I have 3 tips that are going to help you to learn to change the way you think in order to be successful. The brain, the motherboard of our body. It controls the way we feel, the things that we do, how we carry ourselves, and ultimately the destiny of our lives. So it's so important that we learn how to take control over our thoughts and to think in the right manner. And I think it's important for us to realize that people are going to tell us negative things sometimes. Negative things are going to happen in our lives. But when we can learn how to take control over those negative thoughts, when we can learn how to not let it dictate the way we feel, then we're able to level up and go to higher levels and create the life that we want. Let's get into changing these negative thoughts into positive. So the first step is counter every negative with something positive. What I mean by that is sometimes negative thoughts are just going to come in your head, and if that is who you are as a person, you may get them more frequently. But even if you're a positive person, sometimes you're just going to get negative thoughts. Or maybe somebody will tell you something negative and you're looking like, oh my gosh, and it makes you feel really bad. I want you to counter that with something positive. So if you have a thought of I'm so stupid, tell yourself you are so smart. I'm so smart. Even if you don't believe it in that moment, tell yourself that, because the more that you start counteracting those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, you're going to start seeing them happen less and less. It's going to become more of a routine, and that way when you get hit with negative things, you'll instantly combat it with something positive. Step number 2, and I want you to do this every night, and not just Monday through Friday or 3 times a week, Monday through Sunday. I want you to do this every single night. I want you to compliment yourself and give yourself 3 compliments. You can write them down, you can just tell yourself, but give yourself 3 compliments. The world is going to beat you down. People are going to constantly tell you you're not good enough, what you can't do. And so what you have to do is take the ownership and responsibility to build yourself up. So many times we're looking to others to build us up. We're looking to others to validate us and make us feel good. But see, that good feeling should come from the inside. So it's important to compliment yourself and recognize the things that you are doing good, and not let anything seem too small or too trivial to be like, good job, you did really good. Like, give yourself that pat on the back, give yourself that hand clap. You deserve it. And so the third thing, drum roll, I want you to remove 3 words from your vocabulary. Yes, 3 words from your vocabulary. They gotta go. Goodbye. And there can't, won't, and don't. We so often tell ourselves what we can't do, what we won't do, or what we don't do. Remove those words from your mind. Like, don't allow them to come out of your mouth, and if they do, quickly correct it. So instead of saying you can't, you won't, or you don't, say how can I? How will I? How do I? That is the difference between people that are successful and aren't. Their mentality. Successful business people, CEOs of companies, they're not sitting at their desk saying, I can't, it's never going to happen. No, they're like, okay, here's the problem, what's the solution? And they're creative. So I want to challenge you to, again, remove those 3 words from your thought process. Can't, won't, and don't. And instead ask yourself, how can I? How do I? How will I? That's how you're going to start changing and making things come to pass that you otherwise probably would have just given up on. Midday motivation is all about helping you walk in your purpose, with purpose, on purpose. But it's not always going to be easy, but you can do it. So if you're willing to put in the work to achieve the greatest life possible, then you're at the right place. You've come to the right channel. So make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't, so that you don't miss any of the videos that are coming up. And if this video helps you in any way, I want you to give me a big thumbs up. And so you want to make sure that you click that bell so that you can get a notification when I post new content. So change the way you think. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you at the next Midday Motivation. I am Hope Knowles, and I am here to get you motivated. You have an outstanding day.